Hi, welcome to another episode of Josh and Kelly.
We are in Solomon's Island, Maryland at the moment. We actually had plans on going to Annapolis. We dropped some friends off there in Annapolis and just kept coming, and we're here. We visited this place before by boat, but we've never been here via land, so we are coming by land this time. And we'll show you the town. It's a cute little town.
Adorable. This poodle has pink ears. These tiny homes. So this is the Solomon House and Visitor Center. And you can see, I'm thinking that the left side is where the original guy lived. And then they added this side. So it's the oldest structure in Solomon, dating back to 1780. Isaac Solomon was the island's namesake. He lived there after he bought the island in 1865, establishing the first oyster cannery on the river. And it was acquired by CBL in 1994, the Chesapeake Bay Labs.
So Kelly, we are sitting here on the front porch of the house that this island, of the guy who this island is named after. Is this view worth it?
Amazing view.
Have a look at this view. That's the view from this front porch. Incredible. So straight out there is the bay. And this is all a little, I think it's called Patuxent Sound, part of the Patuxent River. And over here, if you can just see if I zoom in a little bit, that is a naval air station over there. But I don't hear any planes coming in or out of it. We're just sitting here. It's all peaceful and quiet. The only thing we've heard is boats going by. But it's a lovely spot.
This tree has a smooth bark on it. It's very unusual looking at to get a picture of it. Josh found us another spot on the water here in Solomon's Island. And you can see the side of our van. We're parked right here. The sunset is starting. It looks so pretty. Boats. This is where we were earlier when we were at the right across from the visitor center. So we're gonna have a nice sunrise here in the morning. It's all free parking here, all around the island. They don't charge at all. It's pretty amazing.
So Kelly already showed you Sophie sitting in this position, but this is actually looking out the back doors of the van to where we were last night. This is our view from the morning. It's not a bad view to wake up to. We're here, and Kelly is in here making her coffee.
Taking my first sip of coffee.
And Sophie is just having her, or has just had her breakfast. So
Took her 2 seconds.
Yep, so she's happy there now. She inhaled it as she usually does. But everyone's having their morning sustenance. Except for Daddy, who hasn't had anything yet, but it's alright. Daddy doesn't quite need the kickstart. So my girls have joined me up here. Look at the view.
That view, not us.
They have joined me to look at the view. I didn't say they were the view. But it's a nice view too.
Oh, look how sweet she is.
Mm-hmm.
She's a good girl. Yeah.
So we are all sitting here.
This fan feels lovely.
Enjoying this view. So Sophie's sitting here. We are relaxing here. We're literally just here on the side of the road. That's the main part of Solomon's down there. We're just sitting here on the side of the road in the shade, enjoying ourselves. Kelly's just doing some exercise and she got back from a run. You know, because who else is going to go and run 5 miles on a hot day like this? But Kelly will. Sophie and I sought the shade, so we did a short walk. And even as we were doing it, Sophie would go from one shady spot to the next. And now we're here and seated in a nice shady spot, enjoying some cool breeze.
So, I just washed my hair in the shower, in the sink, and did a little sponge bath of sorts with a washcloth and some nice body wash that I just got. And it may not sound like much, but let me tell you, it is huge when you're hot and sweaty. Just having your head clean and the ability to have hot water and freshen up that way. We're hoping to find a place to shower later, a proper shower, but in the meantime, it'll, you know, get me through the day. So it's just one reason too. I got this nice big sink with this shower hose. It really makes it easy to do your head in that big shower. When I was growing up, my mom washed her hair in the sink every single day, or whenever she washed her hair. I don't think she washed her hair every day, but that's what she did. She took baths and she washed her hair in the sink, and I always was like, ugh. And she slept with curlers in her head. I don't know if it was the Depression era where there was not much water, so you had to do it that way, or but she was not a shower person. So I can't help but think about her when I'm washing my hair here in the sink. You might find this hard to believe, but we just found a bakery.
We have to find a bakery, no matter where we go. We have to find it. We can't not find a good bakery. So the best bakery had a 5.0 rating, but it didn't open until tomorrow, so we have to find this one for today. And this one's also a cafe, so Kelly might be able to get a bit of a caffeine fix with some coffee too. Let's go and see what it's like. Okay, so I'm going to stop this video right here and put a bit of a challenge out there. Those of you who've been watching our channel for a while, you know how much we like bakeries and the kind of stuff we get. Rewind this clip back and have a look at what's behind the glass in this bakery and put in the comments down below what you think we will have gotten.
No showers there.
No showers?
No.
Okay. So Kelly and I have come to this park, and it's got a little playground here. And there's also a little, what they call a splash park, you know, with little water fountains and stuff for kids. And I was wondering if the heads there actually had showers, but Kelly says no. So we're going to find ourselves in this little spot for the afternoon. Hopefully a little bit of using the sunshine. Kelly's about to make us some lunch. What are you making, Kelly?
My famous chicken salad. I packed all this stuff and I'm going to do like an Asian salad with cucumbers and onions and carrots. And I brought coconut, my amino acids, and all this oils and stuff. And what did I forget? The mayo. So we just had to run to Wise, a local grocery store, and get some mayo. I can let this stuff cool a little bit in the refrigerator before we eat it.
And what was your impressions of that grocery store? Not so good, huh? It was. Let's just say it was a rough area. It was a rough area, and teeth were scarce.
I can't believe you're saying that on camera.
Well, it's the truth. It was just that kind of a place.
We just won't say where we are.
Something else, but we're okay. We're here in this park, and we'll be fine for the day. I'm gonna sit and read and relax because I can't remember last time I did that. So I'm gonna do that. Kelly's making us some lunch, and Sophie's down here having fun in the shade too. She's enjoying the shade. We got the doors open, so there's a little bit of a breeze coming through, and we're just gonna relax and have fun.
A couple new recipes. What do you think?
This is amazing. Kelly's made she makes chicken salad all the time, and this chicken salad is great. I love it. But she's made a potato salad too. Very different from ever had before, but it is amazing.
I got the recipe from my nephew.
And then these are these vegetables with an onion and carrot and cucumber in there. What's this sauce called on it?
I don't know if it has a name. A coworker told me about it. I showed the ingredients. It's just tahini sauce, some rice vinegar, sesame or almond oil.
So tasty and so fresh. It's just,
and then there's amino acids, which is like the soy sauce substitute.
Yeah, it's tasty.
It's very light
Super
and
tasty.
It's pretty good.
For a hot day like this.
Yeah. What's the temperature in here?
88 in here.
88.
It's 90 outside, but it's cooler in here.
The fans are helping a lot.
A lot, but yeah, this is very tasty.
Good. I got a blueberry scone at the bakery. She's calling me for it. That kiss? Very good. Super moist. Yum. Good sit. Wait. Sit. Wait. Eyes. Good girl. So I'm a little late, Josh. I forgot to ask about the desserts.
Well, one dessert is gone.
Let me show you the container.
It was a
This size.
chocolate eclair,
Fill that entire container.
and it was a real eclair. Rarely do you get a real eclair. Like, it was made with an actual like eclair cream puff pastry filled with real cream. In this case, more of a custard with chocolate on top. Actually reminded me of the pastry, and the way it was all done reminded me of the kind of cream puffs my mom used to make when I was little, like, from scratch, like the real stuff. So that was tasty. And now I'm eating a Danish. This is a cherry Danish. However, I don't think it started out as a cherry Danish, because the Danish itself has got cinnamon in it, and cherry Danishes do not traditionally have cinnamon because it really detracts from the flavor. It doesn't. The flavors don't meld well together. So I think this might have started out and been earmarked as an apple Danish, and then got changed over to a cherry Danish. That's my guess, because the pastry is actually very cinnamony. It's got a lot of cinnamon.
Yeah, I could see the swirls in it. I thought that was
So it's
unusual.
got a lot of cinnamon in it, and there's a strong cinnamon flavor in it. So that tells me it may not have been destined to be a cherry one initially. It became one, and because of that, it's okay. It's just not very great. So, but it's dessert, and I'm delving in.
You can hear the fighter jets from the Navy base nearby. Been hearing the planes off and on. We're here at this park, taking Sophie for a walk, and we're staying in the shaded areas. It's pretty nice. They have a basketball court, and I'll show you some other parts of it. Skate park, little pool, splash area for the kids. So Josh just showered here on the side of the road. He's getting cleaned up now. And I'm gonna stick with my little bath for this morning. I don't want to do it on the side of the road. What do you think, Soph? You getting tired out? Long day?
Heat's getting her.
She used to have an incredible tolerance to the heat, but now that she's getting older, I can definitely see it takes it out of her.
Yeah. side of the road is great. You stand here in grass or in the shade. It's all good, you know. I'm in shorts, it doesn't matter. As long as anybody sees me. So you're like, whoa, that's no big deal.
Yeah, we had the side door open, and I was helping with
It was blocking the view from traffic, so it was all good. It's all good. So we're here back in the same spot we were last night. It's a lot more choppy. It's a nice breeze. Actually, it's much more pleasant because of that. You can see here the little no-wake buoy over here is really bobbing around. There's a sailboat way out there, and just past the sailboat, just to the right of it, it looks to be some fire engines there. You can just see them there in the distance blinking away that we are looking at. And we have, for once, found the perfect usage for our binoculars, which of course Kelly is using. We keep them here on the door of the van. We've had them here for years. We rarely use them, but this is the perfect opportunity, isn't it?
That's cool. I don't see anything around. Like, if I would have probably not even seen those flashing lights. There's nothing around it. I don't wonder why.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's across the river here at the Naval Air Station, somewhere over there. And we've been watching boats go in and out, and a bunch of different sailboats and catamarans. There's one sailboat still out there. You can just see him way out here.
It's amazing.
And we looked at it before as it came past the binoculars. There's 6 people out there in the cockpit of that. So I don't know what they're doing, but there's 6 of them on that boat.
It's really listed to the left.
Yeah, the wind's really kind of heeling it over.
I can see the naval base pretty well too.
Yeah, and there's one, I don't know if you can catch it on camera, but there's one way out there on the horizon. See if I can zoom in a little bit so you can see it there. One way out there, under full sail from the look of it. So, but it's a long way off, long way off. So, yeah, we're here enjoying the evening, looking through binoculars at all the things that are transpiring here on the river and out in the bay, enjoying the breeze. Sophie's having a good time. We're all showered and clean and feeling nice and fresh. There's a nice breeze blowing. A lovely evening.
Very nice.
Well, we found out why the fire trucks were over there. Zoom in. They're testing ordnance. Bomb just went off. We heard a big boom. Quite loud. So, there it was. So, yeah, that's why the fire trucks were over there. They're testing ordnance.
That big cloud dissipated so quickly.
Yeah, but it was a big one though. I mean that cloud is pretty big. But yeah.
Interesting.
Yep, that's why they were there. Well, good morning. I just got up, if you can't tell, and Kelly has taken Sophie for a walk, and it was raining this morning. It's only raining currently, but it was raining this morning. I heard the rain on the roof, which is a nice sound. It's so nice to be sleeping in here with the rain coming down the roof. But I believe that it's a little bit wet outside still. Yes. It's not raining, but everything's still a little bit wet. And still a little breezy and a little choppy out there on the water. But inside, it's lovely and toasty and dry and warm. Well, not toasty. It doesn't need to be toasty. It's actually quite cool, which is nice though. Very nice. But there's still people out on the water. There you can see there's a sailboat coming in. But inside here, back inside the van, it's nice. And I'm going to have some breakfast while I wait for them to come back, because Kelly and I have very different breakfasts. If you're new to the channel, we have a very different kind of breakfast. Like, I'm not a coffee drinker at all. I don't drink it at all, ever. And Kelly's like, first thing, she's got to have her coffee. So in my breakfast is more of a liquid breakfast. I have a shake and all that. So I'll show you that in case you're new to the channel. You can see what my breakfast is like. And it's, yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, you can see the remains of Kelly's breakfast here, her coffee stuff, but let's get out my stuff. So, my mixer, and wash my hands. I'm dealing with my food directly, I don't have clean hands. yeah, we'll go from there. So I start with eggs, and again, if you're new, this may kind of freak you out, but I have 4 raw eggs in my shake every morning. Okay? Yeah. No, I've never gotten sick from that. Never gotten salmonella poisoning. Nothing. But I do have it every day. So I'm careful about my source of my eggs and make sure they're fresh and all that. But every day I have them. So 4 raw eggs going in. Okay, that's 4 eggs in. Next thing that goes in is AG1, which is the short answer is a multivitamin powder. It's got a lot more than that in it, but that's the short answer. There's a little container. It's a green powder, but does not taste like greens. If you're thinking it tastes like, you know, wheatgrass, it doesn't. Not at all. It's actually a slightly sweet flavor. It's got a hint of pineapple. It's really quite pleasant. So that goes in. After that is a protein powder, and I use a protein powder. I use vanilla. Some people like chocolate. I'm not a big chocolate fan, besides the fact that I've tried not to ingest caffeine if possible, and chocolate naturally has caffeine in it, so I try and stay away from chocolate stuff. So this is purely organic protein, and it is creamy. It's very nice and creamy. Yeah, make sure it doesn't taste like a powdery, gritty sort of substance at all. Once it's in, it's mixed, it is so super creamy. So it's, yeah, it's very nice. So that's the second step, or third step actually. So we've got our eggs, we have our AG1, we have our protein powder, and then I finish it off with milk. Everything's organic in here. The eggs are organic, the protein powder is organic, AG1's organic, and the milk is organic as well. And it's whole milk, yes, whole milk. Fat's not bad for you. Fat's good for you. Now it's all in, I mix it. Cheers. That is so good, so creamy, so smooth. It's a great way to start your day.
Here's the old oyster house. Obviously been a little refurbished. They began shipping seafood from Solomon's Island in 1888. And this was a packing house. I want to show you this little strip in front of me. After the brick, you see the concrete. That is the dividing and what starts Solomon's Island. We're walking across it right now. This little stretch of water right here is the beginning of what makes it an island, because it's completely surrounded by water. And over there on the other side you see the little bridge as well. It's a tiny little space. You can make it over in a few steps. Pretty cute.
Larry with that sun coming out. Hello. All right, so we are getting ready to leave the Solomons. It started to rain again. I'll just give you a brief glimpse out the front there. It's starting to rain. The wind's died down. The ocean's gotten quite calm, which tells me that it's going to continue to do this soft rain for a while. So we are going to head home and wrap this one up here. So thanks again for watching. And as always, like, subscribe, know, share it with your friends. And our link to Patreon page is in the description below.
Appreciate you coming along with us.
All right. We'll see you out there.
See you soon.